I'm live. You believe Earl is what? What's up, 360? Whew, boy, I am. All right. What's up, Dyer? I worked way too hard today, and my arms are wanting to just cramp up like crazy. I rolled 8,300 feet of metal today by my lonesome. What's up, Steve? Hey, Bud Files. Welcome in. Mid South and Ventures America, Cindy, everybody, welcome in. What's everybody up to? Steve, you're coming back to Oregon this week, aren't you? Anthony J, what's up? What's up, Lisa? You're here now. Well, you just sneaked right in and didn't even tell me you were here. I want to go halibut fishing Saturday. You gonna take me, Steve? I got my own setup. Trying to get a video edited. Can't do that while you're on my live. I mean, you can, but you're going long leader and halibut, or you did? Man, I am completely shot. 326 panels at 25 foot 6 inches today. That's a lot of metal. 24 gauge too, so it was heavy. Hey Ruger, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Got 9 thumbs ups. Oh, Jake went and gifted people. So many people. Yeah, you should, Lisa. He gifted so many people. I can't even memberships that I can't even hardly list them all in my description of my videos anymore. What's up, Sicko? Chad? Welcome in, guys. Yeah, I know it kind of does, Steve, but it might calm down by Saturday. We'll see. What's up, Jessica? We got 13 thumbs ups. Lisa, I think last week, right after the live stream, I went out and got the mail, and I had your stickers. Should have got the mail before the live stream. Yeah, they'll last longer that way, though. You see. Oh, I got Sandy's new sticker. I put it on my board. Here I go yawning again. Man, I can't quit yawning. Just stop that stuff. Get hairs in my mouth when I yawn. Steve, did you catch anything yesterday? Deep fried canary rockfish tonight. Awesome. Shut it down and go to sleep. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go to sleep though, Lauren. What you up to, Lauren? Besides watching me? $11 more thumbs up and first count wrong. 36 canary and 3 halibut. Not bad. Who went? You and Ed and who? I'm just assuming Ed went. Ed and Frank in Ed's boat. Don't know Frank. Steve, I want to take you up to Depot Bay after some lingcod. I got to get the radio changed in my boat though, because my radio don't work. I got a new one sitting over here, but I just haven't put it in yet. Yeah, we'll do it. Definitely, we'll do it sometime. Somebody can come up on panel if they want. That's awesome, Dyer. Got 15 thumbs up, so we need 10 more. We'll get there. We'll get there. I don't know where Sandy is. There's Anthony J. all day. Hey, there's Eric. What's up, Eric? Nah, I don't need no beer. Bobby's been kind of mostly miss of the hit and miss type the last while. I don't think he's feeling real great. I work too hard, Cindy. I moved. Let me think about this. 2,400 times 5. Would be 10,400. 10,000. 12,000. 12,000. Yeah. I moved probably 13,000 pounds of metal today by myself. It wasn't crazy hot here, and luckily it was cloudy most of the day, so yeah, it wasn't too bad as far as that goes. But the problem was I had to lift all that stuff way up. My shoulders are killing me. I'm too old for that stuff. Oh, another thing, Saturday evening about 6:30 or so, my wife went out to the garage. That's where our freezers are out there. And my freezer that has half a beef and a pig in it was going bad. Stuff was starting to thaw out. So we went to try to get a freezer at 7 o'clock Saturday night. You cannot buy a freezer and take it home that evening anywhere. Lowe's, Home Depot, any of those stores. It's not happening. So we had to move everything into other freezers, and we still had about a cooler full of meat that we couldn't fit in any other freezer, so we took it to a friend's house. I don't have Facebook, Barbie, so that doesn't work. What's up, Josh? They have a warehouse. You order it and they will deliver it from their warehouse. They will not deliver it from their store. You can order it to the store and pick it up yourself if you would like to, but it's a week or two down the road. Whatever. It's the dumbest thing. So my wife went this morning and bought one from a local place here, and they're delivering it tomorrow morning. So we get one anyway. Why'd they come back, Josh? That's crazy. Barbie, I saw some of your videos. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot there, Skinner. What? Sicko is out? Later, Sicko. Uh, Josh, how did you do on that thing that we voted on? Yeah, that's the ones I was talking about, Barbie. I post just like I've been posting for the last year and a half, and instead of getting 1,500 to 3,000 views per video, I'm getting about 20 to 25. What's up, Keto? That's funny, Barbie. Keto, I thought you were a moderator, but you are now. I thought you were before. You are now. What's everybody up to? I've been so busy at work, I haven't been able to even catch up with anyone hardly. We go from getting off at like noon to 2 o'clock to being slammed. I mean, completely slammed. Lifetime fan, but first time caller. You've been in here before, I think. That's from people feeding them, Barbie. They think they own the whole world. It asked me to become a member when I came in. Yeah, you're still a member there, Josh. What's up, Josh? The office Josh. Trying to break 2,000. I'm like 10 away from 26,000. It's just not going up very fast, but that's all right. It'll get there. It'll get there. Not too worried about it. Maybe, Barbie. Maybe. Maybe. I wish I was getting a fat check from them. I am getting one every month finally, but 26 away from 2,000. Now you're 25 away, looks like, because Anthony J hit you up. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm only 9 away now from 26. There you go, Barbie. Catch a bunch of them. Takes you 3 months to get a check. Well, you got to put videos out, Steve. Either that or get people to give you money on your live stream. Oh, wait, you don't have live streams. You have to, they have to owe you at least $100 before you get a check. 875K subs. They open razor clamming again? Good for them. So you can't though. I was gonna say you could go clamming for bait, but I guess you can't. What's up, Matt? Chasing dreams. The bays are all still closed? Huh. What's up, Beverly? Tying up some tuna gear. There you go. There you go, Steve. You got yourself an invite. What's up, everything outdoors? There's probably some new ones if you haven't been in here for a while there, because a bunch of these guys are, I say a bunch of them. Some of them are fairly new. Some of them are old timers. Barbie does it the easy way. Well, hello, Troy Earl. Oh, me. You've missed the last 3 weeks. Yeah, what's up with that? You had to fly to Fresno and drive a truck back to Eugene. Good for you. That doesn't even sound like fun. What's up, Jamaican shore fishing? Welcome in. I saw a thing, I think it was on Instagram, where a family from California was going on vacation. They put a big sign on the back window that says, "Don't worry, we're just visiting." That's kind of funny. Didn't want anyone running them off the road, trying to get rid of them. What's up, Ken, the boring fisherman? That place I ran the roof for today, those guys were all hitting the bongs and everything else, man. It was a weed growing factory. You could smell it everywhere, and they were out in their cars hitting on that stuff. Oh, I believe it, hunting and stuff. All right, Jessica. Can for Skinner. Yeah, Ken. It's only 7 o'clock. Not even 7 o'clock, and it'll be up until, or it'll be light until 9:30 or so. Yeah, I don't know if I will or not. We're at 20, but I don't have to give stickers away. Oh, we're at 21. There'll be a few more people dribbling in through here till we're done, I'm sure. Hashtag sticker, hashtag magnet. Got 22. Got 20 people in here. I don't know if I'd want one of Randy's drawings for my channel. It's the wrong kind of drawing. See, that's what I'm talking about. What's that? Keto? Yeah, metal machine. Standing seam metal. I was running the 2-inch mechanical standing seam. It's the first job I ever did with that machine. It's a brand new machine. So I kind of had to work a kink or two out of the machine. But yeah, I saw that, Ken. That was a good little drum. Oh, so it is different than the ones that he normally draws. Just kidding. Ken, you're almost done with it now. All you got to do is put it back together again. I know. That's the hard part, but what's up, Peterson Farms of Nashville? What's up? It must have been a while because I don't remember that name. But I appreciate you stopping by. Where are you from, Keto? Chattanooga and Knoxville. What's up, Mark J. Larson? Appreciate you stopping by. You can come on up on panel if you want, Mark. Hour and 45 minutes from Nashville. I'm a little further than that from Nashville. I'm about an hour and 20 minutes from the coast, from the West Coast. East Tennessee. Peterson's are about 45 minutes from. Cool. Cali, Michigan, Maine, Texas. I lived in Virginia, Michigan, Oregon, and Ohio. That's the 4 states I've lived in. all you got to do is just drive, Skinner. That's all it takes. I've met up with quite a few YouTubers out here. 541 Fisherman, Steve from Wyoming, My Style Baits, Chasing Dreams, 541 or 578 Beta. Met him a while back. Hitch by Hitch. Who else? Pacific Northwest, Chrome Catchers, and of course Jessica and her dad. Pacific Northwest Lip Rippers. Ken, the Boring Fisherman. Yeah, there's more than I actually thought. I don't think that's all of them either. There's got to be more than that. Joe and Heidi. Queen Hess. Been all over the world. That's cool, though. No, I already said that, Ken. Who else? There's got to be more. Probably the coolest thing, though, that anyone that has ever happened to me was when I was on a job one day. Somebody came up to me and it's like, "Aren't you the reef robber?" It has happened to me at the dock before, but it had never happened to me just out and about. That was kind of cool. I've been in 48 states. I haven't lived in 48 states. But yeah. I need to go to Alaska and Hawaii yet, and then I'd be in all of them. I should see if I can share. You had somebody recognize at Lowe's. Hour and a half away from home. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Let me see if I can bring this up. Redirect. What? Right here. Copy. Check this website out. This is Chad, Sarah's brother, his website for his guide service on their 27-foot river wild. They do. Actually, I could just do this and show you all. Let's do this. This is his website right here. What's up, Angela? So this is the home page. That's Chad himself holding the salmon there. Chad's mom and Sarah's mom. crabbing, Chinook salmon. What else do they get? Bottom fishing, Chinook salmon, and crabbing. Trips and rates. He just says to come look at him, but there's their boat. Anyway, if you're in the area and want to trip on a salmon fishing trip or a bottom fishing trip or any of that stuff, hit him up. He'll take you out. Mark, did you see that beaver that I caught in that 220? I'm sure you did. You were following along pretty close on my trapping stuff. That has to go down as one of the best catches of the year, though. That was a big beaver. All right, Ken. Appreciate you stopping by. $27 likes. No, there's 28 likes, which means we got to do a sticker giveaway, which means you got to stay, Ken, because you might win these things if you do, because you're a pretty lucky winner. Let's see what we got. We got a burrito, and we got a gray-haired man right there. Those two. Hey, you don't have to drop. We got Otter Cat sticker. Check that one out. We got a couple of Hitch by Hitches that like to stick together just because they're crabby. That one. And the boat one. Those two. I don't know where Otter Cat is tonight. What's up, Mike? Let's see what else we got. Adventure America. We got Woody's Trapping. It's an 8-point. It's not very wide, but it's tall and long. Let's see what else we have here. We have My Style Baits right there, and I think that's all I got. Otter Cat did show in. Look at that. Somebody mentioned his name and he said, yes, indeedy, I'll be here. And with these, I'll throw in one of these, one of my oldie but goodies, and one of my boat ones. Right here. I need to get rid of all these boat ones. Yeah, I don't have any more of yours, Ken. All right. That's what we're giving away. So let's go over here to here. We only got 9 entries. You got a good chance of winning these, whoever's in there. 10 entries. I'm not going to wait around for very long. I appreciate it, Ken. All right, here we go. Dyer Family Farms. There you go. You got yourself a big old sticker pack. I think I still have your address. If you sent it to me, I should. Let me see if I do. Well, I don't have it in my phone. If you emailed me, I may still have it. Let me look. Come on. I guess I don't. I thought I did. So if you could email me, my email is in my about section, but I'll put it in here. Come on. There you go. Not that. There you go. There you go. All right, we got to get her up to 40. We need 10 more. I think you whined. Bingo. Uh-huh. I still got some of these. I'll give one away if we get up to 40. If we get up to 40 likes, I'll give one of OtterCat's real, genuine duct tape stickers away. He probably did, Barbie. That was my first deer I ever killed with a muzzle loader. And it held, at my brother's butcher shop, it held the record for the most meat on one deer for years. And then somebody came in and with a monster and beat it. I think by 5 pounds or so. It beat it. Not just beat it, it beat it pretty good. I think we got like 80 pounds of meat off of that thing. I could take you over there and show you. Did I not pin that? I thought I pinned that comment to the top. What in the world? I know I pinned it. I don't see any pinned comments. There it's pinned. So I could show you. I'll show you that deer from the front. Whoa, stop. That was noisy. See if that. There. That'll work better. I gotta turn this camera around. Why is it doing that to me? I guess it won't let me do it from in front, but there you can see it. I think. It's hard to get the thing lined up. Anyway, that's what it looked like. Yeah, I've been kicked off my own panel. Yeah, it wasn't a bad one. I thought it was a lot bigger than that when I shot the thing because I had only seen it from the side. I thought it was going to be at 20, 22-inch wide, but it's only 13, which I don't even care. I don't hunt for horns anyway, but it was a pretty nice buck. Jessica's back. That one was a Virginia buck. I've only ever killed Virginia and Ohio whitetails, and I killed one blacktail here in Oregon. And that was the first time I ever really went out and hunted for him. I've hunted for him since and never got any more. Hey Cindy, you enjoying all those videos you can watch now on my channel? How cool is that? Got a couple more that I need to edit and put on there. Keto's leaving us. Later, Keto. Thank Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a little late back there. Yeah, exactly, Skinner. That's kind of how I am. I doesn't matter to me if it's a doe or a buck. I'll take those. They eat just as good or better than a buck does, anyhow. Let's see where I'm going to be Wednesday. I can go on here and check. Let's see. Wednesday, they have me running to Corvallis and Dallas. I'm going to be up there by, be right on up there by Hitch. Got all kind of stuff going on. Doesn't matter if I want to or not. I can't take off work on Wednesday. I'm slammed. Probably slammed until Christmas time. That's the way my work goes. I'm a little bit slower January, February, March, and then everything else is usually just crazy. The only holidays we get off is July 4th and Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Memorial Day, and Labor Day. I think that's it. Yeah. Hard to say. I'll be on the ocean if it's nice enough. I'll probably be salmon fishing. Juneteenth, yeah, whatever. Going out Coho Rodeo the end of July out of Depot Bay. Awesome. Who you going with? You talking about this, Josh? That's actually just a piece of white metal from the shop, and I framed it. I'd love to, Dyer family, but yeah, I never will because it's too fickle. They can shut me down whenever they want, and I can't afford to be jobless. Oh, I got you. I got you. That's cool. I do the old Coho rodeo on my own boat. Go out there and slay them things. We last year, I don't remember how many times it went out, about 5, I think. Got 20. I think we got 24 keepers last year. Cohos. The most I've ever gotten in a year was 26, I believe. We almost beat it last year. Last year, the fishing was horrible until, certain time of the year you can catch wilds and hatcheries. That part of the season was really good, but before that, they only open it for hatchery fish, and you could only catch wilds in that time. It was terrible. Randy reeled in 22 of them, but there was a lot of wilds. That's what everybody had a problem with that last year in the selective season. All right, Keto, have a good one. Sweet dreams. Hope your hip feels better tomorrow and you can get to work. That'd be awesome. But I was hearing some reports last year. People were catching 30 fish to get one keeper. That's crazy. That's when it's not even fun anymore. It's still fun pulling them in, but I don't like to catch them if I can't keep them, because then you're just stressing them out and risking killing them too. And yeah, I do, Anthony J. I've watched them for a while. I don't watch all of them, but I watch some of them. Barbie, I got some videos coming up of fishing for lingcod. Brian caught 20. I think that one was around 24-inch cabezon. That was a nice fish. It was a green one too. We had to let it go. And when July 1st comes, you won't ever catch them again. That's what's so aggravating. But those things are fun to catch. So what's up, Cecilia? 8 pounds? Yeah. I bet that 24-inch was close to that. Biggest one I've ever caught was a 28-inch. I was out all by myself when I caught it. Oh, man. I don't know if he is or not, Barbie. I don't know if he's even here anymore. Steve fell asleep. That's probably about right. That's probably about right. Yeah, he's still in Oregon, he says. Hashtag giveaway. There you go. Yeah, that stinks, Barbie. What's up, Ghost? Speaking of stinky, what? Nah, I ain't gonna try any more of that. Try it for crab bait. You gotta get used to that. Yeah, exactly, Barbie. All right, Mark, have a good night. Appreciate you stopping by. $32 thumbs ups. No, probably because I told him I wouldn't eat it. I don't know if I told him that or not, but we had fun catching them that day, that's for sure. Always you want more, but problem would have been I wouldn't have had room in my freezer for more. I filled my freezer about right to the top, and I couldn't have put any more in there if I wanted to anyhow. Now I need to do some lingcod and halibut fishing so I can empty some of the bait out of the freezer. Uh, I'll just stick to eating nutria. It's a whole lot better than shad. And they're more plentiful and they're here year round, so I can get fresh stuff all the time. Now I do hunting and stuff if I ever get one, but I don't even hardly hunt anymore. Uh, I butcher all my beef and pigs. I don't know that I have, Barbie. Skinner, these are bait fish. I'm not talking about the other fish. I should have sent you a bunch of fish in that cooler that you won from Jake. Probably had enough. I could have sent you some. I know Mom used to, when she was a teenager, they used to fish out at Newport in the bay for flounder all the time. But there ain't any flounder out there anymore. Hold it. That is ridiculous for one deer. Yeah, I can cut up a deer pretty quick. They're pretty easy to cut up. There ain't no deer on this planet worth $700 to get processed. Not even then, hardly. That is crazy. I wouldn't take them beef. They'd want to charge. I mean, they'd kill the thing yet, besides butchering it. And then they'd probably charge you 15. Well, they'd charge you more than 1,500 for it, because they'd have to kill it and gut it and skin it and process it. It'd probably cost you about $4,000 just to do a beef. What's up, hand me down? Yeah, deer. Actually, the last time I went hunting was back in Virginia, and I took I took 2 deer to the butcher shop that's back there. Actually, I know the guy that owns the butcher shop. I don't remember how much he charged me. I think it was $100 for both of them, something like that. But I just got it all ground in a burger and then saved the tenderloins, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. Hunting and stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. I worked in my brother's butcher shop over one deer season in Virginia. We did over 2,000 deer. But I mean, if you got all the bells and whistles, I think the most expensive one would have maybe hit $200. But yeah, 700. That's crazy. I get a good beef once every year or two, depending on how fast we go through it. And I get it with somebody else. We butcher it together, put it in the freezer, and it costs us around uh, $4.50 to $5 a pound in the pack. That's with everything. And that doesn't count labor of cutting it up or anything, but you can't buy burger for that. Yeah, and I do all mine completely boneless. I don't do any with the bone in it. What's up, Chrissy Brown? Welcome in. But deer are just simple to do, unless they're shot up all over the place. But I shot that one with an elk bullet. that thing didn't go anywhere except down. But 395 grain bullet in a 50 cal black powder gun. And that thing was mushroomed to about that big around and right under the skin on the opposite side. Exactly, Keto. Almost every beef in this valley here that you get is 100% grass fed. And me and my wife, well, I didn't so much, but my wife got tired of grass fed. She doesn't like it. So my ex boss also has a feedlot, and he raises his own cattle and has them processed. He has a couple meat markets as well that he sells his own stuff. And I got one from him last time, and that one's really good. He finishes them out on grain, his own mix of grain he came up with. It's pretty good. And I am starting to. I need to stretch. My muscles are getting all tensed up. That probably wouldn't be too bad, Skinner. I only moved like 12,000, 13,000 pounds of metal today by myself. So I don't know why I'd be tired. But I'm just sore. This week they're starting to cut the grass fields around here, starting harvest. About 2 weeks from now they'll start combining, but usually it hits right around July 4th. Is that going to hit July 4th? How's that going to come out? 2 weeks from today is July 1st. So it'll be just a smidgen early this year. Yeah, it's nice when you can sell some and get yours for really cheap then. Finish baling 50 acres of hay. That's a lot of hay. There was no forecast. There was no rain in the forecast this weekend for rain. It rained Saturday and Sunday here. Sprinkled today. But yeah, there was no rain in the forecast. I use Sleep Raven Cat. That usually works pretty good. Yeah, hot shower and bath or bath. That does about as good as anything. Appreciate it, Ghost. Appreciate you stopping by. Not gonna get 3 cuts this year. Yep. They only cut out here one time, and then it like from now on we won't get any rain until August, and it dries up really fast. I'm just about to where I need to water my yard. So, another exciting thing, I haven't put it out on YouTube as a short yet, but um, we got a quail nest right out back here in the flower bed, right up against the house. My wife found it one day when she was out there working in the flower bed, and the flower bed exploded in front of her and scared her. But yeah. For what burn? I'm not sunburned. This thing just makes me look red. It always looks real red. See, that's up where the sun never hit, and it's still red. I don't think my arms even got anything today. I'm just naturally a redskin. It might be the lighting too. I don't know what it is. Later, Anthony J. Lisa came back in just for you, Ottercat. Don't you feel special? Yeah, Adventure America. I still look good in any light. At least I keep telling myself that. They used to get 3 cuttings in Virginia some years if they had enough moisture to grow. Lisa, weren't you headed to bed or something? I mean, yeah. Later, Keto. Oh, you weren't? Okay. My bad. You can stay then. You would anyhow if you wanted to. I can't control you, that's for sure. I don't think anyone can. You guys, next couple weeks, I have some really good videos coming out. Yeah. I just last Saturday I had the best trip of not this past Saturday, the one before. Had the best trip of 2024 so far. And the week before that wasn't that far off from that. So there I go yawning again. Jake must be out making a video or something. He ain't even in my live stream. Yeah, I still don't trust bulls. They are way too strong. I don't care how gentle they are. They're still bulls. Lisa, you never heard the saying finer than frog hair split 4 ways? That's even finer than what you are. That's pretty fine. Hereford stuff. uh, Charlotte. Well, nobody's coming up on panel. I'm boring by myself, so I don't want to bore you guys too much. Lisa, my fish were above ground out here in the backyard too, and the old buzzards came in and started eating them. So above ground isn't always good either. uh, I took great care of them. I put them right up under the grapevines where they were going to leach down in and feed the grapes. I don't doubt it hunting and stuff. Them things are strong. We got Cece up here.
Okay, guys. Hello.
All I see is a
My
dragon.
internet is not the best. Hi there, it's Cecilia, or otherwise Cece. No, you don't want to see this old lady who needs a shower. So, whenever I go on panel, I've been using this. Okay.
I knew it was you.
Yeah, because you probably saw me on a couple of other panels. No, unfortunately, my internet's not the best, so I keep on trying to see, if I can get on a panel and if StreamYard or YouTube will let me go. So, hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. And no, Earl, it looks like you got a bit of a sunburn. You're redder than you normally look like.
I can't tell.
Well, you know what? A lot of you guys don't know. I try to do natural medicine as much as I possibly can. I am on heavy duty painkillers, which you guys would probably love, which is also part of my prep. But I try to go natural wherever possible. Um, I was also mentioning maybe trying some coconut oil on your skin so that, you know, you're not going to blister and peel.
Oh, I never blister and peel, or very seldom do. What's up, Josh?
Hey, Joshy.
What's happening, Captain?
Oh, not much.
Nothing in the basement because we had some friends needed to get away, needed to move out of their current situation. Lady that worked with me and her 2 girls, and we had extra rooms, and I'll give it my office and another bedroom there. Yeah. And my office isn't as cool as Earl's.
Your what's not as cool as mine?
Office.
My office is the living room.
My living room's hot right now.
What's up, Ted?
Hey, Ted.
I can't see. Let me see just.
Oh, by the way, guys, Ted off the hook. He makes some excellent baits. So if you're on the market for baits, for whatever you want to catch, he's got basically everything. He does lives where he makes them. You can buy them as a certain kind, or you can get an assortment. He also sells kits. So that's a little bit of plug for Ted, also known as Off the Hook.
He does soft plastics, and they work. I've fished with them before. They work.
Hi, Lisa.
And they're great as gifts. Father's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays. So, Earl, when are you going to send me some crabs?
Probably never. They probably wouldn't make it across the border anyhow.
Well, they'll be a lot fresher than the stuff that we get up here. I live in Ontario, so I'm not really near any ocean. And by the time they get here, they're several months old and usually have a lot of freezer burn. So you're paying $50 for a very small crab. Actually, according to your videos, I don't think they're even the legal size, because you know how when you do your videos and you're pulling them out and you take out your ruler and you measure them out. Well, I've bought a couple that look smaller than what your ruler shows. And thank you very much for showing that. I didn't know that you actually had to size them.
Yeah. Yep. What's up, Curtis?
Curtis. I heard from Sandy lately, Earl. I talked to her the other day, but I ain't heard much in a couple of days.
What's that?
I didn't know if you'd heard from Sandy or not.
I texted her whenever I got my sticker from her. She gave me the thumbs up. So She's still alive, or a couple days ago she was.
Well, I talked to her a couple days ago, but other than that, I ain't
Yeah. Cecilia, you got it. In Oregon, they have to be 5 3/4 inches across from right in front of the horns, and they are pretty particular about that. Like, if it doesn't cling on there when they measure it, you'll get a ticket for it.
Well, I like watching your videos because I learned, that number one. Number two, if they're females, they're thrown back. I thought, you would grab whatever, but I've learned that females you automatically throw back. And if it's one that produces a lot of eggs, some of them are even, I don't know what you call it, clipped.
No, not these. They do that to the lobsters up in Maine. They clip the lobster tail to show that it's an egger. They don't do that here not to the crabs or anything.
Well, I thought I saw one of your videos doing that. Not you, but one of your guests on your boat.
Not that I know of.
Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Like I
Now,
said,
the red ones, we can take the male and female. You can take either or and any size, but those are more of a, I don't think they're invasive, but they are, there's a lot of them around. And sometimes those we will take a claw. If they're big enough claws or whatever, we'll take one claw and leave the other claw for them to eat with and whatever. But usually we don't keep the reds because there's not a ton of meat on the other than in the claws. What's up, Terry? Where's your brother at?
and for those of you that are just coming in, please hit the thumbs up. Remember, the more thumbs up we get, the more stickers that Earl will ship out. And believe me, I've picked up a lot of stickers from Earl. My sticker board is, I'm going to have to get another sticker board soon.
I got a lot of stickers from people, but I go through a lot of stickers too, because you think about it, I give away two of everybody's per live per week, whatever. So if you send me 10 stickers, that's only 5 weeks. That's only a little over a month. Halibut fishing with our cousin, or he was this morning. Maybe he got lost at sea. That's not a good thing. I wouldn't doubt it.
I understand, Skinner. My internet is not the best either. That's why me going on panel is few and far between, and sometimes it's only for a few minutes. So, hey, understand it.
Yours is doing a lot better than his was. His was glitching out the whole time.
Well, maybe it's because for me it's 11:04 p.m. I guess a lot of people have already gone to bed, so it could be the location that you're at. You might be still on prime time with people being on, YouTube or any of the other sites.
What are you saying, Cunningham? Name was Earl. Oh, his name was Earl. Whose name? My name is Earl.
Yeah, most people here, I use their YouTube name rather than their other name. Reason being, there's so many of the same name out there. So it's better that if you're talking to someone, just to type their YouTube name rather than, their God-given name, so to speak. And yes, I've seen Sandy's posts. She has been busy, family obligations. So she's not always around as much.
She's usually here if she's not busy with family. And I get that. I mean, YouTube doesn't rate as important as family does. So I don't even expect every one of you to be here every week. I mean, that's kind of asking a lot.
Well, your regular followers usually do come in every week, even
Yeah,
if it's only for a few minutes.
A lot of them do, yeah.
Like I said, my internet is not the best, and I'm behind in catching up on videos, but I try to at least pop in, even if it's for only 5 minutes, just to show support.
Yeah. Terry, I think they've been catching pretty many halibut. I mean, a lot of people have. I haven't caught one yet, but I want to go out next time the ocean gets calm, when I'm able to be out there, I'm going halibut fishing.
Well, like I said, I'm nowhere near the ocean. When I used to go fishing, when I was able to go fishing, it was to Lake Ontario.
Oh yeah.
And it's not really the best. Or I used to go to Darlington National Park, and that's where I caught my first fish.
I took some youngsters out Saturday trout fishing, and 2 of them had never ever caught a fish in their life, and we got them each a fish, a trout. They were happy as a clam.
Well, my first fish was a catfish, and
Oh, yeah.
and everybody was saying ooh ooh ooh, but you know what? Clean it up, some lemons, some thyme, bake. I baked mine, and delicious.
Catfish is all right if it's done right.
Yeah, a lot of people give it a bad name because they're they're the garbage eaters of wherever they are.
Right. I say if you treat them right from the time you catch them till they get to your table, they're all right. Most of the time.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught, Earl?
I've caught a 30-inch lingcod, and I've caught a 28-inch cabezon. The cabezon would be considered a bigger fish than the 30-inch lingcod because they don't get real long. They just get fat. That's as far as the biggest for its species. That's probably it. The 28-inch cabezon.
And what was the weirdest fish you ever got?
I don't know. I haven't really caught any weird fish. I mean, other than what you catch in the ocean. I haven't caught a ton of species of fish. I just mostly fish for the same thing all the time.
It looks like River 2 Oceans caught a starfish.
Yeah, I've caught starfish before. I've caught a lot of starfish. We have one Did I let? I don't think that video is out yet, but should be coming up shortly. Let me see when I'm gonna put that one out. We caught a starfish that I've never caught before. It was what you would call a basket starfish. That one will be in 2 weeks, I believe.
Question, Earl. Does the quantity of crabs or the limit, does it fluctuate between different states, or is every state about the same?
That I don't know much because I'm right in the central Oregon coast, and I don't go in other states. Is it out now, Terry? No, is it? Hang on. No, it's not. Oh, there's a short. There's a short that it's on, but the actual video isn't out yet. But that basket starfish was crazy. I didn't catch it, but it was that was an amazing amazing starfish. Yeah, it's a short, but that video where we went out and actually caught that one is probably 2 weeks out from today. Next video will be a crabbing video, and then that video, and then probably my best trip of 2024 so far after that. So 3 weeks from today is going to be a really good video.
Skinner, 6 foot long. Wow, that's great. You should have been in the contest that I supplied some hats for. It was for the male and female divisions, and it was for the biggest fish. Yes, I do donate a lot of my hats to people that I follow. I used to do a lot of it, but unfortunately, finances right now is not allowing me to do as much as I like to do.
I'm still trying to think of the craziest fish or the weirdest fish I ever caught. Yeah, I don't know. It'd probably be that big cabezon, maybe. Cabezon are just weird fish anyhow. But
Okay, I've never heard of that fish before. What does it look like?
let me show you a picture. I got a picture of the biggest one I ever caught.
Now, is that the one that you say it's one size this week, next week it's a different size, and the next week after that it's a little bit bigger?
That'd be a salmon. This is a front picture of a cabezon.
Wow.
And let's see. I should have a side picture of it somewhere. Right here. This was the biggest one I ever caught right there. That's a side view of it.
Prehistoric looking thing.
28 inches long. This is the biggest lingcod that we ever caught on my boat. That was a 39 incher.
Wow. Okay, guys, what's with this catch and release thing? As far as I'm concerned, if I catch it, I'm keeping it and I'm cooking it.
Yeah, but when you have as many fish in your freezer as I have in mine, I'm not eating a bass when I can eat ocean fish. That was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in the ocean because we don't have them here. That's a big old sea turtle. And you can see its fin right down here. That was huge.
I don't know. You catch a lot of fish, but then you also use a lot for your traps.
Not the fish that I catch. I mean, the shad I use for my traps, but I don't use sea bass for my traps. Yeah, Terry, that was a good fish. I videoed and caught the fish and netted it all by my lonesome and got pretty good footage of it. It worked out pretty well.
Okay,
Yeah,
Angela, I
I've seen the
understand.
sunfish out there. I did hit one day. The first one I ever saw out there, I ran over it. I thought it was a sea lion. I figured it'd get out of the way, and it didn't get out of the way, and I ran over it. And then my cousin told me it was a sunfish. I'm like, what are you talking about? What's up, Sandy?
Hey, Sandy. I guess her ears were burning.
You didn't come up. Says, what in the world? I'm sitting here taking all the fun. Cecilia's
It's okay.
sitting there being a dragon. Cecilia had to come up because you didn't, Sandy.
Well, like I said, my internet is pretty crappy, so whenever I can, I'm trying to get more used to speaking to people on here. Like I said, I'm an old gal, okay? Talking to people face to face is one thing. Talking on here, I've got to sort of practice doing that because I'm a
Wait,
scaredy cat.
you said you're an old cow? What'd you say?
I'm an old gal.
I knew what you said.
Moo.
If I could eat it, it would go into the cooler, Cecilia. That's what Angela says.
Yeah, she was saying that she loves fishing, but unfortunately, she's allergic to a lot of stuff. So I can understand why she does the catch and release. But a lot of people, I don't understand why they do the catch and release. But I understand Angela's point of view. She's allergic to it. She loves fishing, so she does the catch and release. But unless it's really a small little thing, it goes in my cooler. Now, I want to ask you, what's this thing about sunfish? I've never caught them. They look really small and they do not look appetizing. But why is it that people make a big deal of catching sunfish?
Because they fight like crazy and they are actually really good eating. There's not much on them, but what is on them is really good. But that's not the sunfish that we were talking about. We were talking about ocean sunfish, which is a mola mola, which is the fish. Here, let's do this.
Sandy, you know he likes to play around with the females, you know.
Like this right here. This right here is a mola mola. or a ocean sunfish. And that's what we're talking about seeing out in the ocean. They come up to the surface and wave that fin around on top of the water. And they can actually get pretty big. But they're very curious fish. They come up and they'll swim around your boat sometimes. But they're pretty cool to see. Yeah,
Okay.
they do get huge.
Okay, what is your preferred bait? I'm just getting into baits, different types of baits, but my preferred has always been worms. What is your preferred bait?
For depends
Any
what I'm
type of fishing.
out in the ocean. It's I don't know. Usually just artificial stuff, lead, whatever.
Okay, because when I first started fishing, it was always worms. And that's what I sort of grew up on was worms. It's only been lately that I've been getting ugly doll lure baits and a few other baits. Um, Unfortunately, I have not been able to go out and test them as yet. Um, like I said, this old girl, most of the people that I know don't in the city don't like to go fishing.
Yeah.
So it's finding someone that actually likes to go fishing. And unfortunately, when I did my move out and move back in, a lot of my fishing gear got some legs. So I'm just building up on my fishing gear. I've got a collapsible um, rod right now, and then I've got the reel that you sent me, and I just got to get a rod for that reel.
Gotcha. Yeah. As far as fishing for bass, I I have fished a lot of soft plastics for bass. Um, that's probably what I mostly used in my whole lifetime of fishing for bass. I have I have used actual lures, but I like the bite on a soft plastic. I mean, you got to figure out what they want and all that stuff. But they're yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You
but the
can
other thing is finding hooks. Um, I've got some soft water baits, but I haven't been able to find hooks, and then trying to figure out how I'm going to hook the soft bait onto the hook and then onto the rod.
yeah, they're if you're fishing for bass, you can use a pretty big hook. They have big mouths, but
Well, like I said, when I fished, we did the old fashioned way. We had the sinkers
yeah,
and the weights and everything else, and it's not how people fish nowadays.
well, just fish that way. That doesn't matter,
Again, I got to find a partner or someone that is willing to take me out fishing.
right?
And then it's got to be a place where it's walker friendly. Now, you guys are complaining that you're getting no rain. Well, we're getting lots and lots and lots of rain up here. Um, we even had last week, we had a rain, thunderstorms, and up north there was a tornado. So we had a tornado watch here, which is very unusual for my area.
Did it hit?
It hit north of me. I live in the city, so I didn't get hit. it we had a lot of wind gusts. I have some trees on the property, and I had a few limbs go down, but nothing compared to the damage that was done outside the city. You know, the city, there's a lot of big buildings, and my little house is covered by them, so I was safe in that way.
Yeah.
No, up here up north, we don't get as much as you guys get down there. You know, tornadoes and everything else, and floods and the whole bit. It's not something that really happens in my area.
Yeah. What's up, Miss Sandy Toes?
Hello.
Did you
Angela,
catch any fishes? Did you catch any fishes?
I caught 4.
Oh, nice.
4 really good one. One of them had, you could tell he'd been like hit as a juvenile because his back kind of come up, and then he had this huge mark, and then his normal. Let's see if I can send Earl a picture. Possibly not, because I had it on a film and not a picture. Yeah, I had so much fun. I sent Earl.
Be able to send it still.
You
should still be able to send it
on film.
I think, if it's not too long.
I'll see if I can screenshot it. Hang on. Where's my volume media down? I texted Brandon just to go like, Neener, neener, I caught a fish, and I fished or not. And then found out he was fishing, and he totally smashed it today. I was like, oh my God. He was like, I'm really going home. This sucks, blah, blah, blah. And then his fish just went bam, 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 bam. And I was like, could you slow down? Like, give me a second here. He ended up catching 42 fish while we were talking.
That's it.
42.
Shad?
42 to my 4.
Shad?
No.
What was he fishing?
Was doing a whole pile of different fish. He had the smallmouth bass. He had bluegills, different sunfish, white perch. What else did he catch?
Where was he?
I don't know. Some lake near his house. I don't know. I was getting jealous at one point. I was like, slow down. Get me like one fish. Please refrain from throwing your bait out. He was just like casting it, and as soon as it hit the water, it's like a second later, the bob was gone. I was like, slow down. Let's see. Where are we? Is it that one? Yeah, there he is.
You sending them on Instagram?
Yeah. I took a screenshot. Hang on. He did so well. So we were out. How long were we out? When did I send him my first message? 10 o'clock. 10:30. 10:30, and I left my pond at, where's my last fish? 11 o'clock. Quarter past. The 11 was my last fish. From 10:30.
Sandy, was it this weekend?
Hey?
Was it the weekend that we just had?
No. Where's...
No, because maybe it was because it was Father's Day. He got lucky.
I thought yesterday was Father's Day to you.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. Was it this weekend? Because maybe that's why he got so lucky.
Yeah.
He caught a lot of fish.
This morning, he's packing up now, so he's not even home yet. But my neener turned into me eating crow because I sucked compared to what he got today.
What kind of a fish is that?
That's a brim. I don't even know if people can see that properly. I don't even know if people can see that properly.
Yeah, they can. Should
But
be.
maybe I should put it on my community tab. People might actually see it.
There you go. That'd be a great idea.
I'll do that instead. I'll do that later. But no, he smashed it today. Absolutely smashed it. And my Neener went down the tube real fast. And I was fishing with kangaroo tail today. So that was new for me.
Kangaroo tail? What is that?
Kangaroo tail.
Yeah, kangaroo tail.
That's like deer tail. It's like bucktail jigs.
Yeah. So we get kangaroo tail. You can buy it in the supermarket as like a steak. And I chopped it up into like little cubes. And then I was cutting them in half and using them for bits of bait. They work amazingly well, actually, better than what my normal bait is. How'd your weekend go? Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I got up early Saturday and went trout fishing again so I could get some trout for lingcod bait. Me and Sarah are going to do a video.
Hey, Molly, welcome in.
Competition to see if trout or herring work better for those lingcod. So I went to catch some trout.
I'm voting on the herring.
I don't know. We'll see. And then I tied up a whole bunch of mooching rigs for put them on pool noodles, but these are what I'll be using for the lingcod. For the put the trout on those 3 hooks, and then hook that to the line with a weight and see how many lingcod we can catch. Hi, Molly. I did see you come in. I just either was Gavin or somebody else was, but welcome in.
We eat the tail and ride the rest. That's not going to be any fun. Let it be known, I shall not eat kangaroo tail. You would probably really like it, actually, Ottercat. It's a lot like deer meat in the density and the gaminess of it. It's like a cross between deer and pheasant, if that makes any sense to anyone who's tasted it. You would eat it all.
In Virginia, the deer taste exactly like beef.
Oh, really?
You couldn't tell a difference between the two if you
Why?
cooked it right. Because they eat corn and beans. When I moved to Ohio and shot deer there, they were really gamey, but that was complete woods where we were hunting. I mean, there was no fields, no farms, nothing.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, that's what. Yeah. Because they don't eat deer. The kangaroos don't eat. They're vegetarian. They don't eat the corn though. No one offers them corn. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh.
Me too.
There's something about salt water and sunshine, and it just makes me sleepy. I'm ready for a nap. It tastes like freaking kangaroo.
Probably more your age. Probably more your age that's making you tired.
You're already you.
Earl, she's a young little thing, so don't say
Earl's a third.
Her age.
We're used to it by now.
I called Sandy old and I called Cecilia a cow. Well, she has 2 C's up there though, you see, so It's
When I came in, I saw the CC and I was like, who's CC? But then everyone was talking to Cecilia and I was like, oh, that's who it is.
Well, no, because a lot of people can't spell Cecilia. And at
I
work,
know.
they used to call me Cece. So I decided when I go up on panel, rather than doing Cecilia, which either they can't spell it or they can't pronounce it, CC makes it much easier.
Yes. But I think it depends on what they've been exposed to, though, because for me, Cecilia is really easy to spell. But I don't know, some people struggle. And I look at them, I'm like, it's not that hard. What are you doing?
It's not hard to spell Cecilia.
See, you spelt it wrong, girl.
How many times have I spelled it wrong before, though?
How many times?
Thank you, Barbie.
I don't keep count, but it's been a few.
I spell it right because it comes up on my. I just put CEC and then it comes up.
Oh my gosh! Why is this not?
Barbie, can you go away and come back again? I like when you play the ads for me.
I didn't get any ads this time around.
What in the world? You cheated.
No, I didn't.
No, I got 2 ads when I came in.
Probably because I've watched so many of your ads. The thing was just like, you can have a day off today.
No, if you have YouTube Premium, you won't get the ads.
I don't have YouTube Premium. I am not giving my money to YouTube. Important. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just the 4.
She's pretty important, but she ain't that important.
Who?
You.
Oh God, no.
How do you
There's
like
more important people in the world.
How do you like that quail that's in my back flower bed?
At one point, I was looking at it going, why don't you trap it, Earl?
No, I've done that before.
As soon as you go to, start again. As soon as you go to step into the actual garden bed, the quail will run off and leave her eggs. So it's not working.
That's the way my wife found the nest, and it scared her because it was right at her feet.
Mm.
Those things sit pretty tight until you about step on them, and then they take off.
Well, if she's taken off, take the eggs and put them under a hen.
No, I mean, my wife didn't know she was there. And when she went to, I don't know if she was stepping in there or what, but the thing just flew off. It scared her. But it's back. It's sitting on the nest. But I don't know where that thing came from because there's no cover for those things for a ways around the house. What's up, RV Chef Life? Welcome in.
Hey, Chef. Stick us tomorrow.
It's Grits and Glamour.
Hey, Grits? What? Hang on. If that's Grits and Glamour, why'd you change the name?
He got tired of grits and all the glamour, so he wanted a chef life instead.
You need to bottle your humor and sell
it. Why? I don't need to go broke in other ways.
Oh, Lord, you are something else.
Yeah, I was amazed at how many eggs are in that nest. Them things load up on the eggs, man.
What? 1, 2, 3. No, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the order I called them in.
Okay, Earl, I'm going to have to drop down because my internet is starting to fluctuate here. So I'll still be in the chat, but not on panel. But thank you for letting me come up.
You bet. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks for coming up. Sometimes it's hard to be beside Earl all the time.
She says as she gets right beside me now.
Where else am I gonna be?
I don't know.
Someone else come up so I can go back down.
Barbie, you should open a food truck.
I've seen Barbie's cooking. I want in on the food truck. Steal headgear from another person's live food. I don't know how to.
You want a bunch of steelhead gear from another person's live feed the other day. Too bad I don't know how to fish for steelhead. Well, you know.
Steelhead's a salmon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I have to wait till YouTube catches up.
There we go.
You're welcome, Molly. By the way, Molly, I'm out of yours and Jason's stickers again. But, I mean, I'm not forcing you to send them to me. That's information. That's it. If you want to send them to me, you can send them to me. If you don't want to, that's fine too.
Mm-hmm. Brandon, if they're adopting, I'm in the line before you are. Okay. Take a ticket, young man.
Yeah, but Sandy, if she adopts you, she got 3 kids that got to come with you.
They can stay with their dad. Solutions are everywhere. Curtis, how you doing? As long as they take me fishing as well, then I'm okay. Nope, it's trout. What's trout?
It's a trout that goes out to the ocean and then comes back. I guess steelhead is a trout.
Oh,
but it's
steelhead.
A big trout, like a big trout.
Are they the ones where like the males get like the huge bottom jaw that kind of lips up and over the top?
I don't even know. I know the king salmon do that, or the Chinook. They do that, but
no kids here. I'm mostly housebroken. No, we're not bartering on who's better. None of that. I'm first. I'm first. Can't take my ticket.
I don't know if I said that, Barbie. I just said that I don't want the kind of sticker that he's going to draw for my channel. Lori Morgan and Pam Tillis have pretty much capitalized and copyrighted the Grits and Glamour title.
You're probably better off with the drama not being there too.
Yep. Everything Outdoors Adventures.
I'm not sure I'm broke. Well, I'm not testing whether or not you are. Someone else can figure that out. It's not a competition.
Go stay with Sandy until you prove yourself, and then.
Oh my God! It wouldn't matter if their house broke or not. My kids would run them off in 5 minutes. They'd be like, "I am not dealing with this circus." Nuh-uh. Nice knowing you. You cook nice. But that's about it. It would literally be like. The dining table would be like the Inquisition. My kids would ask you about your life story and then question you on everything you chose to do or did not do.
They're all women?
I mean, Josh could probably pass off as a girl. Roy cooks phenomenally.
I mean, what you just described there.
I'm the one telling them to shut up. It's not their business. But if they can't do an inquisition, they sit there and chat your ears off, telling you about their own life story. Hello, doggy. Off you go.
Well, Barbie, you can bring it to me instead. I'll be home at 5:30 tomorrow evening.
Lamb with rosemary. Asparagus. Troy, there's a guest bedroom in my house for you. Please. I'll eat that. I haven't had someone cook for me for a long time. Promised Jake a brisket for taking you out on his boat.
That's what I told her. She could just give it to me instead. I'll be home at 5:30 tomorrow evening.
It'll never make it to Jake if she drops it off to you. You'll do like quality sampling, quality assurance purposes.
I should get off of here.
Yeah, I've only got like 10 minutes anyway. Dirt, what the heck?
Another minute and a half. I'll be on for an hour and a half. 2.5 hours. My
You got an
bad.
hour and a half, people.
2.5 hours. Just
You
because
do what?
moss is growing on an Ottercat doesn't mean it's a sod house. It just means you don't know how to clean the shingles.
Just go past him one day and just throw like a seed bomb up on the roof. And then he won't know until like the end of summer. He's got like flowers everywhere. Good night, Cecilia.
Well, all right, Barbie. I'll be home at 5:30 the next evening then.
Happy birthday to you, Angela. You're like 23 now. Take care of her, Troy.
Angela is that young?
Mm-hmm.
No, she's not. Is she?
Yes, she is.
23.
Uh-huh.
That's like half my age.
I know. You're old.
I know I'm old. I did not realize they were that young.
Mm-hmm. The longer you know Ottercat, the more I'm surprised he can read. Oh, God.
Well, happy birthday, Angela.
I'm telling
Which
lies.
one, Barbie? I think you have more than one.
A few days. Barbie, I'd give him a setting.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
One sitting is all it would need
I
with
think
girl.
be gone. No
He'd stick
more.
a piece of bread at the top, piece of bread at the bottom, and call it a sandwich.
No, just skip the bread. Just eat the sandwich meat.
Just eat the sandwich meat. Remind me to never invite you over for like pasta night or anything. Jeepers.
My mom and dad always talk about how much that I ate more meat than anything else growing up.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a boy thing though, because my boys ravage the house for carnivore things.
No, but so my older brothers, my oldest brother, he would eat more food than I ever ate in my life. But he would go to school and he'd come home complaining that he was hungry. And he'd take 5 sandwiches. 5 sandwiches.
Yeah.
And mom asked him when he started getting hungry during the day. And he would have that lunch eaten at first recess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he didn't have anything else to eat all day.
Yeah.
5 I never took more than 2 ever. And when I took 2, I couldn't hardly eat the rest of my lunch.
My middle boy, he's 11. He's the same height as I am, like 5'6", 5'7". I've caught him when he's gone, okay, I'm off for school, and I'm like, okay, off you go. And then I've gotten in the car to go to work, and I've passed him on the way to school. I've seen him eating his lunch on the walk to school. Like, no wonder why you're hungry. And I've said to him, why don't you just eat more breakfast? He's like, well, I don't actually think I'm hungry until I'm walking. And then as I'm walking, I get hungry. And I was like, okay. So he started taking 2 lunch boxes now. One for preschool and one for actual school.
Yeah, I never ate that much when I was in school. I eat a lot now, but I don't eat very often.
Yeah. Odette and Josh eat pretty normally throughout the day, but then they will hoover dinner. And I just look at that, like sometimes Odette will eat enough for a grown man. And I'm like, you're 6. Aren't you meant, you're like, your stomach's meant to be like this tiny little thing. Where are you putting the food?
Not for long.
And she's chest height. And she's 6. So I'm like, I don't have savings. All my savings and all my retirement savings are going to food so that when I'm an empty nester, I can actually officially start saving. I don't know where they put it. They're trees. Skinny little trees, but they're trees.
There you go, Barbie. Make sure it's one day when I'm out crabbing, I'll come over and get a brisket sandwich from you. Take everybody on the dock off. Cut off the race
so right, Angela. At 11, their stomachs that look like boys. Amen to that. You should see Pancake Morning on a Sunday. Anyone would think I had 20 people coming over, and it's just to feed those 3, and then I'll save 3 for myself.
You eat 3 pancakes?
They're not that big. They're little things. Little things. I did it once where I forgot to put the first 3 pancakes aside for me, and it got to the end where I was like scraping the last of the batter out of the bowl, and I was like, oh dang, this is like my pancake now because that's all that's left. So the first 3 always go to me, and then whatever I can make out of the rest of the bowl, they scavenge off.
You're gonna have to get your boys to be figure out how to trap kangaroo so you can eat some stuff.
You're not allowed to trap them yourself.
I bet you could if nobody knew you were doing it.
Yeah, I might as well just rob a bank if no one knows it's me.
Exactly.
God. You have to get special. It's like deer licenses. You have to have a special license to shoot the roos, and they don't do it in.
I said trap them, not hunt them.
And how exactly am I going to dispatch that poor kangaroo when it's still thrashing around?
No, you do it in a deadfall so it kills them.
Oh my God. This man's going to end up putting me in jail.
I'm not. Your kids might.
My kids will put me in jail without trying to have
Well, that's
take out a kangaroo. Okay.
true.
I mean, geez, I nearly did it to my parents. I remember being on the rocks. I had to see a functioning saltwater coral tank. I went down to the local rock pools, came home with a lionfish. I nearly put my mom and dad in jail. So I've done it. I'm waiting for them to do it. I'm not saying they won't do it. I'm just waiting for the when. Just me, I know. Yeah, my kids are at that stage now, cutting and stuff, where the food increase has gone through the roof. It's way worse. I mean, it's okay at the moment because we're in the off season, but when they go back into sport, then we go through a shopping center's worth of food in a week. Absolutely.
How old's the oldest now?
17. You've got 17 playing baseball. You've got the 12-year-old does cricket, and the 6-year-old is little athletics. She's a runner. So they burn through the food. Pancakes and kangaroo tail. You have distinct taste buds there, Otter Cat. Fried ham sandwich. What's a fried ham sandwich? That's just like a grilled cheese, but with ham in it?
Or fry the ham and put it in the sandwich.
From the store. I don't know what that means. Explain thyself, hunting and stuff. You've got a minute. Make it quick, and then I'm leaving. I gotta get ready to pick up the kids.
I need to get out of here too.
Fry the ham. That sounds delicious, though. Fried ham sandwiches. I'd eat it. I'd eat it. Otter Cat, we just call them. We don't actually fry ham first and then stick it in a sandwich, if I'm honest. We put all of it together and then grill cheese the sandwich. Okay.
We do that too.
I need a hair tie. So everything gets put together, and then I don't know if you guys have the same type of press. It makes them into so you build up your sandwich, and then the press kind of cuts them into triangle pockets. So they're we call them jaffles. I don't know how to explain it. But you can load up a whole pile of stuff in these sandwiches. And just before I had one, and I had Mexican rice with grilled chicken and cheese, and then you put them in this press, and it just pushes them all together. It's delicious. Anyway, I'm getting off. Take care, everyone. Be good.
I'm surprised you have teeth being from Tennessee, Otter Cat.
No need to cut them. Please come Good night, Barbie. In high school, Mama fixed supper.
I'm about ready to head out too. If Sandy'd ever leave. Just kidding.
I was going to do something else, and I realized I was going to get in trouble. Weightlifting. Oh, I'm so glad my kids don't do weightlifting. I'd hate to think how much food they'd consume if they did that. I cannot let my kids get what they want because I'd never have a kitchen left. Never. Adette decided she wanted scrambled eggs today, and she had 8 eggs in the cup ready to go. And I was like, you don't need to eat 8 eggs. You're 6. So everyone had scrambled eggs for breakfast. That's what happens when my kids decide that they will get what they want.
Exactly.
So be good. We're out. Night.
Thanks for
Good
coming
deal.
up.
Stay out of
I'm
trouble.
out too. Thanks everybody for coming in, and I will catch you next Monday. Have a good one.